Inverness, eh? Just want to add as a wee caveat here that no, I'm not drunk. Yeah, I was out earlier on with a couple of boys. The alcohol just doesn't really agree with me anymore, and I don't know if that's mental or if it's physical, I don't know, but it just doesn't. So I left the house in question about an hour ago, and I'm still yet to return to my own house. But the second caveat that I'll add is no, this isn't resisting the lies. Online Meltdown 2.0. I am just struggling. Which I guess for anybody that's got even a remote semblance of empathy could probably understand that I felt compelled to make a fucking daft wee video at this time of night on a Saturday/Sunday morning. You know? Were things different, I wouldn't be doing this. But there has been a lot of things that have been going round and round and round in my head for a while now. And I just thought I would sort of speak my mind briefly before I do go home. Now, what initially spurred on this thought process was just a couple of videos that I'd seen on YouTube earlier on in the past couple of days. So like Friday evening, Saturday morning. They got me remembering old times. Not in a nostalgic fashion, but just in general. You know. Me and my ex, we went to Elgin last year. Alex Hubry was speaking. Highland Division were giving it big licks on Telegram and whatnot. And for every one member of Highland Division that was there was about fucking 300 bust up Ouijas. Right, so it was like a political divide that was going on between them and they, so to speak. But in the midterm, in the meantime, all around you was just people going around their day to day. The same principle applied months, if not a year later, where me and my ex went to George Square for the protest that was going on. And I can't remember the exact explanation as to why the sort of protest was taking place, but it was to do with like illegal immigration, etc. Craig Houston was speaking, Mal Fraser was speaking, fucking, what's his name, Richard Lucas from the Scottish Family Party was wandering about recording everybody. In fact, he actually recorded me and her in his wee video, but regardless, again, while me and her sat where we were sat, so many people were walking by, just going from A to B, living their lives. And this is something I've said before, albeit I've privated a lot of my videos, but I said in one of my Rambling Highlander videos, I made reference to the fact that I was on my way to Loch Ness, but I'd clocked on to like so many people just going about their day-to-day life. So this isn't like a brand new concept in terms of my fucking feelings on specific matters. But the whole thing has got me thinking, really. I've had my differences with like PA Scotland way back in the day. Like way back in the day. Yeah, I fucking thought they were a bunch of bellends. And they probably thought the same of me. But back then they didn't really have much ammunition. They probably do now, if they still even fucking exist. But here nor there, my point is, I had my problems with PA Scotland back in the day, but I've never once counter-signalled, nor have I ever once poo-pooed the concept of PA's idea when it comes to community building. And I've subsequently said the same thing about Woodlanders Initiative. You know, these are substantial, legitimate causes that, if enough oomph, for lack of a better soundbite, if enough people get involved in, then it could make headway going forward. That's what people should be prioritising. But it's the fucking internet larping, man. That's my tits in it. Always did my tits in. Bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? It always did my tits in. Or should I say, it always had done my tits in. Internet larping. So many people. I don't know when I'm going to come back to fucking Telegram. I do realise, because like I followed back in the day quite a few people who did vanish, and eventually their channel would like sort of, you'd get the wee notice coming up saying that like, oh, if this channel doesn't post in 60 days, blah 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 blah. I don't know how long I've got till my channel vanishes, and I'm not about to fucking allow that to occur. But at the same time, what am I coming back to? What am I coming back to? I was part of a community for fucking years. And about 95% of people have turned their fucking back on me. Which in and of itself has made me second guess the fucking legitimacy of internet larping. You know? Mocked, ridiculed, etc. for my mental health, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting there. But again, it kind of brings me back full circle. The fact that I feel compelled to sit in a fucking field and record Inverness's fucking viewpoint should tell you all you need to know about about the state of affairs. But regardless, back to the initial point. I think there's I don't know. Like, if people are sat there thinking that like, oh, I'm just going to sit in Telegram all night. Oh, we're going to sit in stream chats all night and we're making a difference. You're not making a difference. You're not. That's the fucking point. That isn't me being bitter. That's me being sincere. Truthful. As a bystander at this point. And that should tell you all you need to know in and of itself, surely. The fact I'm a fucking bystander now, but I'm telling you, You're not doing anything. If anything, it's sad. It's fucking sad for some people. Not all, but a lot of these people. Friday night, Saturday night, right? What do most people do? Right? Unless they're like married people or whatnot. What do? They go out with their pals, they do whatever, eh? What do people on Telegram do? Oh, it's Friday night, boys. Let's get the beers out, eh? And I was one of these people. It's unhealthy. If anything, it's fucking weird. It's weird. It's unhealthy, it's bizarre, and it's fucking weird. So yeah, in time I will come back to Telegram and I'll post my fucking stuff to Telegram like I've always done. I don't expect a fucking audience when I come back. And I sure as fuck don't expect people in time to come back to me and go, oh my god, like, oh my god, are you okay? Fuck off, man. You had your opportunities. But all I'm saying is that unless you are actively like trying to pursue like community group / community politics / community meetups and whatnot, if you're just sat there on Telegram or if you're sat making streams and you think you're making a difference, you're a dickhead. You're a bellend. You know? Just, that's what I was saying, eh? Like, I was thinking about it and I watched it firsthand so many times. Just, for every, like, one person who was, like, invested in what was going on in insert protest march, whatever, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of people just walk past and they're just going about their lives. You're not making a fucking difference. Yeah, anyway. That's what it is, yeah.